Winter is coming and it has left Europe horror-struck. They may not have the resources to deal with it, but they will be left scrambling for energy. This winter won't be like any other for the continent. It will be a cold and dark one as Europe battles an energy crisis. Across countries, offices are getting chillier. Historic buildings are going dark. Bakers can't afford to heat up their ovens. And people are stocking up on firewood. With high costs and tight supplies, Europe is rolling out relief programs, plans which could shake up the electricity and natural gas markets. Let's break it down in numbers for you. European gas prices are 8 times higher than their 10-year average. So countries are introducing policies to curb the impact of soaring prices. As of August, EU nations have spent more than $276 billion. The highest spender among them was Germany. The country has allocated more than $60 billion. To put that figure in perspective for you now, that is 1.7% of the country's GDP. Italy too has allocated $49.5 billion to deal with this crisis, and that is around 2.8% of the nation's GDP. Greece, on the other hand, has allocated around $6.2 billion, a record 3.7% of its GDP. The cost of living subsidies too are pouring in. Households in the UK will now receive $477 of a subsidy, and this is specifically for the energy bills in winter. In Poland, households can apply for a $640 subsidy. This will be to buy coal. Meanwhile, Italy is also providing a $200 cost of living bonus to cushion the rising prices. Germany is also giving a $300 one-off energy allowance to workers, so subsidies are clearly overflowing. But the main question is this: will these relief measures be enough? Can it prevent government-imposed rationing of energy and rolling blackouts across the continent? For now, it is hard to say. Europe has long been dependent on Russian energy. In fact, it is this reliance that has turned the war into an energy crisis. So governments are now working to find new supplies. Governments have lined up additional gas supply from pipelines running to Norway and Azerbaijan. They have ramped up their purchase of expensive LNG, one that comes by ship, largely from the United States. Gas storage facilities are now 86% full ahead of winter. They have also committed to lower the gas usage by 15%. Even if there is gas this winter, this crisis may last till the next one. Meanwhile, high prices are already pushing people and businesses to use less energy. For some energy-intensive businesses in particular, the future looks bleak. This means that if you're planning to visit Europe this winter, expect a dark Eiffel Tower, shops shutting down earlier in the evening, or lower thermostat settings for one. WION World is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.